So, Sierra Leone.
11 years of civil war killed at least 50,000 people and forced 500,000 from their homes.
Diamonds, right?
Rebel fighters enslaved locals to dig for so-called blood diamonds.
Natural disasters.
We've just been to the site where the mudslide happened on Monday.
The number of the missing is still unknown.
A crowd of people had gathered near a fuel tanker that had been involved in a collision. A bus full of people nearby was completely burned.
Health crisis.
Go to the deadly Ebola outbreak.
The world is losing the fight against Ebola.
Rape and gender-based violence.
5-year-old Khadija Soko was raped and killed in Sierra Leone in June.
On this note, ladies and gentlemen, I therefore declare rape and sexual violence as national emergency.
What if I told you there is a different Sierra Leone than what the media has led us to believe? This is Sierra Leone.
Detima is walking today.
Yeah.
I feel all of us are feeling. Morning. How are you? How are you? Rebecca. We are about 12 miles into our walk today. I'm kind of by myself as much as the group is separated on our own paths of what we're being able to do. And I'm coming up to a bridge here. I believe we're about 6 miles out from Kenema, so still about 2 hours to go. The sun is very hot. My legs are feeling very good, feeling much better than yesterday. And we're gonna continue on our way. No, sir. Hello, ma'am. Good, how are you?
I want to talk to you. From Kailan to Freetown. Please. My name is
Sise.
I'm working here.
Very nice to meet you. Nice.
What's your mission?
Walk across the country. Walk to end rape. Raise awareness.
What is your challenge?
It's hot. Holy Bendico.
What?
It's very hot.
Very hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
The language barrier what?
No, language is okay.
It's okay. I know a little Menden.
Can you speak Menden?
Pise.
Wow.
Kenema. Kenema.
Billy Mamido.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes. Congratulations.
Yes, we did this earlier this year from Kailan to Freetown. 315 miles. January.
Kailan to Freetown. You don't do it the first time. And the second time.
How many days it takes?
21 days.
Achieving this one. This week.
We are working on that.
An example. No one yet.
Not one yet.
Just started. When?
5 days ago.
Okay, you are new. Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Love talking to the police. They're always so nice. This is my friend. This is my friend, and she's a cheater. Big cheater. Always taking the bike and not actually walking. Pumwi is the only one who doesn't cheat. Cheater. So I am sure it's hard to see. I'm looking on my screen right now and I think you can see it, but that right there and right there and right there, maybe that's a tree, can't really tell. But all those power lines, what I just learned is that all those power lines is what powers a lot of Kenema and a lot of the surrounding areas, and all of that power comes from Ivory Coast. And now if you don't know where Ivory Coast is, I'll put it on a map here. And Ivory Coast is a few countries down, still part of West Africa. And from my understanding, and I could be wrong, but from people I've talked to here, Ivory Coast is one of the more developed countries in West Africa. So it's interesting to see that the power is run all the way from there to here, or however that does work. I'm not a big power guy, but that's interesting to see that these are very well-established power lines that are running throughout this part of town. And we are inching our way closer to Kenema. We are technically in Kenema, just on the very outskirts. And I think we probably still have a handful of miles to go before we reach our final destination.
Hello folks, we are on day 5 here, approaching Kenema, and we had a good day today. I had to leave briefly to get into town to organize for some logistical needs back here with the team, but I'm made to understand the team had a great walk, 14 miles, and we're hoping to have a good rest here for 2 days, engaging the community, and then we'll be off to Kono. Thank you.
Got some chicken. We got some chicken on the street. It's very good. So we are here in Kenema, and as we were walking on the road, we saw the Gola National Rainforest organization that does a lot of protection, and we walked through the Gola Rainforest, I think 2 days ago, and while we were in there, we found this bullet casing on the ground from poachers, and when we came in to show the people that work for this organization that we had found a bullet in the forest, one of the guys working showed scars on his hip, which I'll put the x-ray here now. It's kind of a bad image, but those x-rays right now are of bullets that are still in that man's body. When he was in the Gola forest and he found people trying to poach and he tried to stop them, they turned and shot him as a result. So it just kind of shows the issue of poaching and the harm that's being done to the environment here in Sierra Leone by different poachers, killing and selling the meat of different animals that, you know, ultimately should be protected. I don't fully understand the issue, but I'm grateful to have these conversations to get a little glimpse into what the issue is here and how it pertains to the different communities and the people working with these organizations.
And I think it's very important for folks to know that you know, conservation in Sierra Leone, it's a young phenomenon, and we need to continue to improve on that. But the fact that the lives of rangers are at stake, under threat, it creates a more important need for all of us to come together. So as we walked through the Gola Rainforest, we saw those bullets. We were able to understand, you know, how this has really impacted a lot of people. And the rangers' lives are at stake, And we as a nation needs to come together to provide protection for the rangers. Thank you.
So we have made it to the house that we will be staying at. We are now in Kenema. It was roughly about 16 miles that it took us. The entire team is feeling very tired. Our bodies hurt, mine included. My skin is very bad. I don't know if you can see it. All kinds of rashes just from sweating. But we are heading inside to relax and eat some food and hopefully eat a lot of fruit and just kind of take the afternoon off and recharge for the next couple days. So we are here at the house in Kenema, and this afternoon Wait, why are you looking at me like that? Is there something on my face? I'm just playing. I know I got new hair. And I don't care what anyone says, I think I look absolutely beautiful. My friend Detima did my hair this afternoon, and everyone here says it looks wonderful. Whether or not they're telling the truth, I'm not gonna worry about, because I think they're hopefully just being nice, and I think it's a nice little switch up while I'm here in Sierra Leone. But anyways, while we are here in Kenema this afternoon, we went into town to fix our speaker and do a couple other logistical things. And tomorrow we will continue on with that, doing oil changes to the bikes and a couple other things. I am thinking tomorrow that I want to do a little bit of walking just as simple exercise, because we walked 83 miles in 5 days, to then tomorrow not doing anything, to then on Sunday picking up and doing 26 miles, I think could be really tough on the body. So I'm really hoping to get some exercise in tomorrow just to keep the body fresh, the legs moving and things like that. I'm really excited too to see how my new hair looks on the road. I think it's gonna be absolutely fantastic. But we are going to eat some dinner now, and I'm gonna get some good rest. And I'll check back in tomorrow and give you a little update on the things we're doing, and hopefully see you guys at the community ceremony tomorrow afternoon.